I know you see me so
And be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow I'm gonna get there.
and be copyrighted.
It's not for real. Cause our lyrics aren't exactly the
same. It's a cover.
Protected by copyright law 1239. I don't know if that's the real thing. Hi,
I'm Carly.
I'm Sam. Who am I? Okay, I'm on the left. I'm the red this time. My goodness. I'm surprised I remember it after
Yeah,
I saw like
right?
5 episodes. Welcome back to Jarwiz. I'm not John. Come on.
Not out of thing.
I was about to cry.
I didn't come up with anything before.
You could have just said, I have nothing to say.
You win this time.
So we're on the cusp of uploading to Webtoons.
Alright, yeah.
Special announcement, if you haven't seen our past couple of videos, we're up on Webtoons. And I am currently working on a second series at the same time, which will also go up on Webtoons.
It's about comics.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you couldn't tell, Webtoons.
It could be just cartoons or something.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, pick a character!
Oh crap, I didn't do that.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut all the boringness out. I'm just gonna glitch. Ooh, I'm gonna smack you down this time. Welcome to the third installment of Truth or Dare. No, wait, what did we do last time? Oh, show feet.
For free?
I can't wait for people to see that. That's coming up here tomorrow. Well, I don't know when this video is going up, but...
For free?
Well, remember they showed your backside and your frontside? And I had a freak out moment?
Fine, videos, okay. But pictures cost.
Well, the point is, what are we going to do for the loser this time?
Show feet.
Show feet? Oh, bet. Because we didn't do that last time. Oh man, I gotta pay attention. When was the last time you played Smash? Since the last time
This
you
is the
played?
last time. What are you talking?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing with my brothers a lot online. Online sucks, dude. Nintendo, get on that. I'm calling you out.
What do you mean?
All of me and my 20 subscribers.
What happened?
It's just, the freaking thing sucks, dude. Like online, you'll have maybe 1 or 2 good matches. You're not about to get a perfect from me. Maybe you are. We tried to play online. It glitches so bad. It's like it's unplayable. For a game like Smash Brothers is very well known, I would say.
You hit me.
Shut up. Hit you all over the place. I thought you honestly weren't gonna move. Well, what was I saying? Well, for as popular as Smash is, you would think they would dedicate some time to upgrading their dang servers.
Yeah, I know.
Haha!
What was that?
I hit you. No! I was catching up! I never went with Shulk.
Shulk's like hit or miss sometimes. Well, all the time.
He's mostly missed for me.
That's true. For me too.
That's kind of random. I forgot what it was. He said down with your bad self. Oh, my brothers are so good at spiking.
Really?
I like hate playing with them right now. And now my other brother is learning how to spike too. And he's never been as good, but now he's getting really good. That's what happens when they play every night.
I mean, I was getting good when I was playing every night.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting coming up here. We're gonna start playing PlayStation games.
Yeah.
There's a
We haven't been utilizing our PS4.
which
We've had the
it's
entire
just
time.
been laziness to set it up.
Yeah.
And now I'm finally setting it up. We'll probably be playing that new Spider-Man game, Last of Us, when it comes out. Oh, you should. Have you played the first one?
Yeah,
Did you like? We should replay that one.
I cried the
Dude.
first scene.
Ah, I loved it. Joel and Ellie are like my favorite zombie survival characters.
And I love Troy Baker, so
Yeah, Troy Baker's pretty great too. I feel bad for what's happening to him right now.
what's happening?
Well, because of the leaks, he's getting a lot of hate. Because he's like, how could you be a part? Like, you know, people are mad.
Because of what?
The Last of Us 2 got leaked, like the story, and a lot of people don't like.
The story?
Yeah, that got leaked, and they're like, how could you be a part of this project? And blah blah blah. And so he's getting a lot of hate, well, not
Why?
undeserved hate. It's kind of like when an actor's in a role, but people don't realize it's a dang role. Like the Joker, like Joaquin
Yeah,
Phoenix got a lot of hate for playing a role.
but that's like the whole job. He's playing a role. I think people have to realize that their whole job is acting. It's not them as a person. They play a part. Just like
Take that, you bitch.
when they tried to freaking, what do you call it?
What the hell?
You're distracting me with conversation. they tried to like bash on this actor. I don't know if you know him, Timothy Chalamet.
What's he been in? I might recognize what he's been on. I'm not good with names. You're
He's
asking the wrong person about names.
his big breaker role was
I've never heard that term before.
it's like the role
The
that
big break
yeah the role that like put him
on the map.
on the map
Uh,
was Call Me by Your Name.
never seen that movie.
And,
Movie, show, TV?
it's a movie. And then, what do you call it? He's been in, like, a Netflix series, I think it's called The King or something.
I have seen that.
He's the young dude. I mean, he looks young. He's that guy.
Okay,
That looks super young, but, like, he's 20-something.
but he's really not.
I mean, that's still young. But what do you call it? He played a role that he had to say, a derogatory term for somebody that is lesbian. And then
Lesbian?
the D word.
Oh,
And then everybody was like, this guy's homophobic, blah blah blah. Why'd he say that? And it was like, first off, his first role that put him on the map, he played a gay character. So, what the fuck?
yeah. Well, it's funny because have you seen the movie American History X? I
No.
think it's with like Edward Norton. He plays like a Nazi. Oh, and like he like the phrase curb stomp got popular because of what he does to this dude in the beginning. And sends him to jail. Well, no, back then no one gave him hate because they realized he was playing a role.
I mean, people nowadays need to realize actors play a role.
Well, that's the thing. Like you would think if that movie came out nowadays, he would be getting death threats out the wazoo.
Oh yeah.
I find it funny when something's really not that offensive nowadays, but people will latch onto the smallest part of it. And just, this all started from Troy Baker. I'm trying to track it back, but it's literally.
Okay, continue.
I don't want to give out the spoiler in case anyone's holding out, but
Yeah, because I want to know too. Is
it.
it bad?
So I had the story leaked, or I saw the leak, so it ruined the story for me. I'm still gonna get it because I really love The Last of Us, and
Is it offensive?
yes and no, and also a lot of people think they ruined the characters. Like the characters that they established in the first one, they do them dirty on this one, and that's as much as I'll say without like,
Yeah.
yeah, too much. but a lot of people aren't happy with that, and they're like, because of like all the press, the Troy Baker, who plays Ellie, she's like one of my favorite voice actresses too. What happened when I don't pay attention? Alright, now I gotta school. Oh, okay, we're pretty even. I was so scared. Oh, we're about to get millions of subscribers. I'm calling this episode Filipino Feet.
Oh my god, if you win, bitch.
Dude, I'm so good with Falco, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I wonder if like a lot of people are, when they take a role, show them feet. I'll continue after. I need to see both sides. I want you to zoom, like pan in, pan out, like wave it. From left to right.
No, what do you mean?
I need a slow, like, so I can slow down the footage and be like, oh, yeah, examine the footage.
How come you always win when there's stakes involved? Like rare steak.
Because I love steak. Medium rare is the only way to eat your steak.
Steaks.
Oh, dude, I make such good steaks.
Never had your steaks, so I can't say anything.
You've never had my burgers either.
No, I never had Robert's Burgers. Bob's Burgers. And what she said, it was like the best burgers he's ever had. Well, I mean, the only people that tried his burgers are himself and his wife.
I think that would be another good challenge video for us to try.
What?
Burger competition.
Dude, I'm gonna lose.
Dude.
I made 4th of July sliders.
You've told me this repeatedly, and yet you have not put your griddle where your mouth
Because I would have to cook.
is. What? You don't like cooking?
I do.
Well, why don't we? It's not like we can't get.
Because I have to get out of bed.
Actually, because of what's happening, like, I'm gonna call. We can't say the word because YouTube doesn't like that. While the pajama party is happening and everyone's stuck inside, they're actually gonna stop distributing meat or hamburger meat or just beef in general. So a lot of like fast food restaurants aren't gonna be serving burgers anymore. I don't know when that's gonna start, but here pretty soon, probably before we get our next stimulus check. Am I dating this video? You ready?
Yeah. When are we supposed to get those?
So the last word I got on that was right now the Democrats have proposed a bill to give us a new stimulus check. It's going up to the House this Friday.
Hopefully it's alright.
And it'll be voted on, and people are thinking Republicans will not agree with it because more is going. I don't know. I don't like politics, but they're not realizing that when they argue, it causes everyone else to suffer more. Because yeah, it's essentially been 58 days on quarantine, or self-quarantine, and $1,200 is not enough to sustain those who have not been able to work.
In California.
Especially in California. When I first moved to California, my 1-bedroom apartment was $2,000 in rent. That's a 1-bedroom apartment. Hey, that's my knee right there. That's my knee right there. What the heck? I wonder if the game like implemented my knee character.
Of course.
That's so weird. Oh, what am I doing?
we should have came up with a different map. I accidentally pressed the random map.
Oh, this is gonna be all of them?
Yeah.
Whatever. What was I talking about?
Yeah. How expensive California is?
California is freaking ridiculous.
Oh, it's random every time.
Oh, that's cool. I'm fine with that. It just... I don't know why people want to live here, to be honest. Like, I get LA, because that's where you go to make connections.
LA's good.
Yeah, but that's like if you want to like do media, art, blah, 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 movies.
That's true.
You move to LA because that's where the connections are, but I don't know if I did say that. We live in California, south of LA. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sure, you could have just said SoCal.
I pretty much did. Can't you tell by the way I wear my hat? Sabra. Can I get my carne Sabra?
Sod, huh? My clothesline you with my bird scooter. I showed you that video.
No, you haven't.
North Cal. This is.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Ah. It's a funny video.
I love that video so much.
Yeah, but so you might be wondering, hey, you mentioned on previous videos that you're married and have a child, and John's in a relationship. Why do you have a roommate? Because California is freaking expensive as crap.
Yeah.
The only way we can live comfortably is if you have a dang roommate, or you're rich. And we are neither, for now. Starbucks, I'm looking at you. I'm here for you, baby. I'll come back whenever you call. You're never gonna call.
You never know. Get big enough, you will.
Are you saying I'm small?
Yeah.
Wow.
Too bad an adult man stops growing at 25.
Yeah, I'm only 26. My math.
So you shrunk.
Stop moving.
Thunderbolt.
Lightning bolt. Fireball.
Excelsior.
Are you making fun of my childhood?
Yes.
So we were so poor. We would go in our backyards and beat each other with broomsticks.
Me and my cousins used to catch spiders so we can battle.
Spiders? Oh my god!
It was our Pokemon.
Dude, Peter's gonna have like a field day with you.
Yeah, well, we used to play dodgeball.
Dude,
with
that's
rocks.
actually really cool. What? You're afraid of bugs though. How did you even have
I'm not afraid of bugs.
Dude, you went on like a killing spree when we first got to this house because our house was covered in spiders.
That's because I did. Yeah, any rational person would do that. Not.
Dude, you went out there with a vendetta though. You were like, ah, with the spray.
If I was afraid of bugs, if I was afraid of spiders, I would not have gone out in the first place to do that.
That's a good point. I'll give you that. Are you afraid of insects or certain
No.
insects? Oh, I am. There's only one. Scorpions and freaking centipedes, dude. Oh. When I went, my mother was like super religious. Like our family was super religious when we were younger, and we always would go to these church camps because we couldn't go to regular camp. And in my sleeping bag, I don't know why I needed to preface. Yes, I didn't want to call it Bible camp. But yes, we went to Bible camp. It's literally a week of sitting down, listening to lectures, and then you get 1 day of playtime. And that's about it. But in my sleeping bag, there was a freaking centipede, and it wrapped itself around my leg, and I had to go to like their version of an infirmary. And it was literally this woman who was like, I don't know how to take it off. And I was like, don't tell me that, I'm a 10-year-old.
I think.
I think that was the camp where my brother got hurt, like falling on a bike. I don't know. But yeah, that's my traumatizing childhood.
I camped in northern Wisconsin, and if you're from northern Wisconsin, you would know this. How much mosquitoes and how many
Oh my
bugs.
god, Smash, what are you doing? That's a bent dick.
That's a nose. That's a nose. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, that's a spring dick.
It's a nose.
Oh, what? Okay, sorry, continue your story. That threw me off.
But there's a lot of mosquitoes and bugs in the forests of northern Wisconsin. And I was that they were like you'll encounter some ticks, but you'll encounter a deer tick that will
A what?
might have potential to give you Lyme disease, but don't worry, those are extremely rare. So chances are you won't interact.
I like
with
the way the story's going.
Lo and behold, I find 3 on me.
Were they actually like attached?
Yeah, that's what ticks do. Is that they literally get their pincers, go up to your skin, and just latch themselves onto you, and they just drain your blood that way. So you can have one for like months and not know it. It's happened before.
Dude, I still like wake up at night thinking I have it because it wrapped itself around my leg, and it wasn't biting or anything. It just has like 100 million pincers on it.
There's also leeches in northern Wisconsin.
Oh my god! Never going to Wisconsin or northern Wisconsin.
You get really good cheese.
But surprisingly, I'm not afraid. This is gonna be a slaughter. He's like, let's have some fun, and he's looking at him. He's like, which part is the meatiest? Woo, you daddy! Did you ever have an experience that you were too afraid to tell someone about? Either it be traumatizing, or you were just embarrassed that it happened to you?
Not really. I told, like, any embarrassing moment I've had, I told somebody.
No, I'm not gonna lose to a rat. Bald with ears. Wow! You're about to show that other foot.
What's the most embarrassing thing that you've only told, like, some people that you've done?
That I locked myself in a refrigerator.
That's the most embarrassing thing?
My brothers forced me to drink pee.
Okay, that's kind of embarrassing.
But they feel, because I guess I used to really like apple juice when I was younger.
Oh, Jesus.
And my
dude.
brothers emptied out all of the apple juice and they peed in it. And then they forced me to drink it.
That's like...
Well, they didn't force me. They told me, here, Adam, we serve you some apple juice. I'm like, you guys are so friendly. They even chilled it. So it would be cold.
That's like some hazing stuff. The same brothers that made up the magic rules so they can win against you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... I don't want to tell, huh?
That's pretty embarrassing. One time in 3rd grade, I thought I needed to fart. It was during class. It was not a fart.
Oh no! Stop!
Yeah, I just felt like I needed to give you.
Oh no! I could die.
He's showing those feet.
Sorry, I got hobbit feet. Is it dirty? No, it's pretty clean. And then that's it. I can't zoom in, but there's a side angle for you.
Oh no, wait, let's back out. There you go. So yeah, that's embarrassing stuff.
We'll do it for round 3. For this last one. I got my lips split open at school one day. I think I like fell or something, but I fell. It was literally like a split lip from here to like here. It got infected because I didn't end up going to the nurse afterwards, and it like puffed up like abnormal size. And I went up because my teacher was one of those serious ones. Shut up and sit down. Like she was like really hardcore. Like you could not mess around in her class. That being said, I went up to her with my puffed up lip. I'm like, I didn't know you were and she's like, go sit. Ah!
What have you done to me?
Her response is just like, ah! Yeah, get out of here. And I'm like, all right, geez. So I go to the nurse's office. And she's like looking, and she's like, whoa, what happened to you? I was like, shouldn't you know? You're the nurse. And so she's like, yeah, just go home. And I was like, okay. So I literally walked home from school. My mom was getting ready to go to the store or somewhere, and I walked in there. I was like, hey, Mom, they sent me home. And she's like, why? And I was like, look. And my mom was like, it looked like a straight up card. Really? We're gonna do this? Did you do that on purpose?
Okay, another teacher story of mine. So in 1st grade, I used to really like the tire swings. and kids would always like
That's how you get tetanus.
anyway, would always like ride them and start spinning around like super fast speeds, like it's a carnival ride. And if you don't know me, I get motion sick really easily.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that why you pass out when you're in the car so
Yeah.
you can avoid getting motion sickness?
No, that's actually the rocking of the car that knocks
You
me
are
out.
such a complicated person.
What do you call it? Yeah. So I would like always get nauseous after it, and then I would always like throw.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
In the car?
No, in the tire swing.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the car. Yeah, tire swing.
Tire swing. And then this one time I didn't throw up, and then we all went to class after recess,
Oh no!
and then I felt it, right? And I threw up and I kept it in my mouth. And I rose my hand, and then I remember the teacher being like, just wait a moment, John.
And you were just like,
And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, wait a moment, please. I'm trying to teach. And I lower my hand. I look to the left, and I look down on the floor, and I just go. And then she was just like, John, what are you doing? And I was like, that's what you get. I was trying to raise my hand to go to the bathroom.
You wanted to do this twice? Did you pick the same characters up as Burgess? Oh my god, you poor little boy. I would have been so sad for you. I'm trying to remember if I did anything like that to my family.
What, throw up?
Yeah, I did jump off my roof with an umbrella. If you don't get that, then you're too young.
You thought it would save you.
I thought I would float down safely to Earth.
Like
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
My mom was really mad when we broke that umbrella because it can't hold that kind of weight, and all the metal things immediately and snapped upward when we jumped off the roof. We jumped off so many roofs. Just gonna keep throwing axes at you. And I'm free falling. I don't know why I started singing that one. What other childhood songs do you know? Off the top of your head.
No.
Oh, you. No.
Here's the story. We started out friends.
Keep going.
What was it? Here's school, where the job is at.
Is that from a show?
Since you've been gone.
That's not from a show.
Oh, from
Like
a
an
show.
opening to a show.
Let's see. Yeah, the best of both worlds.
Oh my god. Did you actually watch that growing up?
Yeah, bro, that was like my shit. Hannah Montana every night, bro. Along with That's So Raven.
I did watch that So Raven.
When it was still on, we were going to, at some point we took it off.
And Zach and Cody. For a while.
But they just moved on to Sweet Life on Deck.
I never saw. That was the second series when they were like older, right?
Yeah, and they on a cruise ship.
I was always like, oh, Brenda. You don't know what I'm talking about. You're too young for this show.
Ooh, London.
Miss Brenda's home. She's pretty.
I don't know where she is now.
Dead. I mean, somewhere.
What?
I like how when he sticks his sword up, like, take it.
Take it.
It's like at an angle. Why'd you have to pick my favorite character?
To taunt you.
You're gonna lose, and then you're gonna have to show both of you at the same time.
Is that what we're going for? Is both feet at the same time? Show up!
Proud of me, Mom? Hi, my name is Adam, and I lost the third out of So many rounds. Oh wait, you won 2 already. Are you ready for me, director?
Why?
Don't look in the camera. I can't help it. That's gonna get someone.
For free.
I'm calling this episode "Foot Fetish." Maybe.
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh god. Alright, everybody. Come back for an episode of Dramas at a later date to be determined.
To be determined.
Okay, goodbye.